Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I didn't post last week because I was in Cancun hanging out. My son turned 18, so we just went for a little vacation. But let's get back to these projects. So since I've gotten back, I worked on the red car trying to get that ready. So we got it running, everything's working on the 16 valve. It's set, boom, had a catastrophic failure. For some reason, somehow, on a brand new build, the engine's smoking, so not sure what's going on, if it's something with the pistons, if it's something with the old head or whatever. So, we're all human. At the end of the day, we all make mistakes. So, nothing's perfect. Even in the mechanics world, when you build a motor or whatever, it's just, things could go bad, things could go wrong, and then you're back to square one. So, long story short, I'm back to square one. So, pretty much lost a lot of time. I mean, numerous man hours between me and my mechanic. We're just like, dude, overwhelmed, too much going on. But I was doing a lot of thinking here in the past couple of days, and I'm just gonna do what everybody else is doing. Fuck it. So here's the plan. This is what I'm gonna do. Listen, I haven't really gotten that far on the GTI up here because I got the 1.8T in the car, but I haven't started the wire harness yet or any of the plumbing or anything like that. So we're gonna take that 1.8T motor out of there since I have everything for it, and we're gonna put it in the cabriolet, which was the original plan. But I got something special coming. So I got a phone call from another guy that I know that's got a VR6 motor with 70,000 miles on it. So yeah, man, why not? Let's just do the VR6 on the GTI. So if you guys stay on the channel, you're going to see me going from taking this 1.8, taking the 16 valve out of the cabriolet that we just did, and it's running, it's just not running good. I got to pull that out today, pull the 1.8T out, put that into the cabriolet, at least get it to sit there so we could get the plumbing done, probably Monday, Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to go pick up a VR6. And when I bring that back over here, I also got to find a tranny for that. That's going in the Rabbit. So that means I got to go get new motor mounts. I got to get new coilovers. I got to get a whole bunch of different stuff to make it work. But you know what, man? I'm planning on keeping that car. So a VR6 with 70,000 miles on the motor, it'll be fresh. I think that'll be cool. Especially on, that's something that I wanted to do originally was do the VR6 and go with that. And I wanted to put a 1.8 on the cabriolet, which everybody's running these days, so it's nothing special. But at the end of the day, it's reliability. If something were to go wrong, you go to AutoZone, whatever, auto parts store and pick up a part for it. Where a 16 valve these days, man, if you're trying to find a part, good luck. I mean, you got to have Volkswagen friends, old school guys that got parts laying around. And it's not easy to just go down to AutoZone or whatever and go pick up a distributor cap. Most of the time they don't carry it, and then you got to pick it up. I mean, the motor's complete, so I'm going to pull it out. We're pretty much trying to sell it because we have other guys out there that are building Scirocco's of the 16 valve. This motor's complete. They could part it down, they could rebuild it, go through it, see what's wrong with it, and then they could get it to run. As far as I go, I don't have the time anymore. Too much time has been wasted on this car. And honestly, I just need to do it easy and just keep moving forward this way I could try to knock this project out in the next 2 weeks and get it out of here. So I can start working on the GTI because I'm sure that's what most of you guys want to see. But instead of doing a common 1.18 in the GTI, because that's what everybody does, we're going to drop a VR6 in it. And then I'm going to go through everything and what parts I had to order and where I ordered the parts from and what I had to do to go through that to get that up and running. So that black car, most definitely, the VR6 will be in there. And within the next 30, 45 days, we'll have that running. Because I only work on these cars on the weekends, guys. So this Cabrio, I'm for sure trying to get this 1.8T done in the next 2 weeks. So enough said. Let me go ahead and show you. I got the hood closed. What my plans are right now, because well, that cable's not attached, so I got to figure that out. But I got to clean all this up. Thank God I didn't attach a 100 knee bar in there with 100 screws. So it's kind of loose. This way I could get the wiring out of there so we could do the 1.8. I got to do a wheel alignment on this. The front brakes are in. We did do brand new brake pads and brand new rotors with the Scirocco front brakes on here. So hopefully that stopped. I'm going to have to probably do the rear brake conversion on this. which most likely if I can't find them right away, I'm probably going to steal them from here and put them on this so I can make sure this car stops with the 1.8. But what I'm going to do first right now, guys, I'm going to move this car out of the way. I'm going to remove the downpipe off the 1.8T. I'm going to remove the rear motor mount, remove the front mount, and then just move. The wires are just sitting up there. I'm just going to move them out of the way, whatever's in the way, and I'm going to make sure that motor's loose, and then I'm going to pull the car out. This way, then I could get this on the lift and do the same thing. Get all the plumbing down, get all the fluids drained, get the downpipe done, get it, you know, front and back motor mount out. This way, then I could lower the car, lower this car, and then start working on all the attachments. This way I could pull the 16 valve out. Once I get the 16 valve out, I'll just take my engine hoist here, pull the 8 valve out, and then just drop it in here. And then I could get my mechanic back over here so at least he could start doing it. I'm just trying to get ahead. So let me go ahead and pause this video, and I'll be right back with the next clip. All right, so here we are. Got the downpipe off. I do realize I gotta fix the turbo. Gotta get this screw out of there. I gotta get new screws for this. I also gotta check and see if these are fine. Got the back motor mount out. I got the front motor mount out, so as you can see, the motor is wobbly in this, so that's easy to come out, and then I could get it in this. So now my next mission is pull this out, get it out of the way, get the rabbit outside, so that I could get this one on the lift and start getting all the fluids and doing the same thing, so I could get that motor out. And then it'd be easy for me to just go over there and pull this motor out and then just drop it in here and just get the 2 screws on here. This way, at least I could get started on that and then just leave this one on the lift, leave the rabbit down here. So let's get cracking. So here's another quick part. I got the car on the lift. I started disconnecting some of the wiring on top. I got to get this downpipe off, motor mount off of this, off the cabriolet, so we could pull the 16 valve down. But today's Saturday. My mechanic just spoke to him, and he's like, dude, go take a day off, relax. We'll pull that motor out in 45 minutes. So I'm going to pull this out so I could get the 1.8 that's in the rabbit in here. But let's walk over to the rabbit. Fuck this car, you know, because we're gonna put the 1.8 in here. So let me show you, man, because this is the first time that's actually outside. So you can see from the beam, back bumpers on, flares are on, the wheel wood's on, the new wheels are on. So this is the 1.8T that we're taking out, which you guys have seen before. This is gonna go on the Cabrio with all the S&P motor mounts, with the S&P radiator. I'm gonna do it right. So that car's gonna get done right. And then we're gonna drop a VR6 in here, get the upholstery redone. I gotta get the headliner done. So, you know, I gotta situate the front grille, the bumper. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do the ducktail front lip on this. These I actually picked up from Lithuania. Those are the clips for the bumper. I gotta drill out that side. Someone actually closed it on this side right here, but I can see it from the inside. There's some things I gotta get fixed. There's a little dent here. Shit happens when you're working on a car. But you can see everything's in here, man. We'll be Gucci on this car. You know, I got to get the upholstery redone on the back. We're gonna widen up these seats right here so that it covers that. These are my door panel cards, which I'm gonna get reupholsterized. I got red seat belts, guys. Those are 3-point universal seat belts off of eBay, dude, and they work. They clip right into the Recaros. So you could buy those. Those are like $50, you know. But you can see I got a little scratch here I got to take care of. I got the hatch in. I got to put that in. All the rubbers, guys, vintage rubbers. Vintage rubbers, you get all this from. Like these pieces here. So this I reordered because we cut this wrong. So I'm actually going to use that inside and flip them because these are universal. But all the door stuff I got from them. I got a whole new seal here, which I'm doing. These little mirrors, I got these. I forgot how much these were. These were on eBay, but I don't have to use the little size. So they'll just be, you know, you come out here and just move them how you want to. So that's in there. This is just for the stereo system. So that's coming out. Then I'll at least pull this out, wash the engine bay out here, you know, because it's dirty. I got to put the aluminum back there, which I forgot. So it's fine that it's coming out. It's just, you know, the sucky part is that, you know, like I said before, you know, we're all humans. We make mistakes. And, you know, this was going on the right path, but it slowed down because we were working on the Cabrio. But, you know, 16 valves are a mess, dude. I mean, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're going to run a 16 valve, make sure that you have parts. Make sure you know how to work on them. Make sure you know how to rebuild them. Make sure that you know where to get parts from, because finding parts for the 16 valve was like hard. But I mean, I got a complete motor in here. I got a guy with a Scirocco that's building one, so he's gonna go through this motor. Eventually, he's gonna buy it off of us, and then he's gonna rebuild that motor and use it for whatever. And then whatever he needs, he'll sell off parts to other guys that are running 16 valves. Because there's guys out there running them. I just don't have the time and money to do it. Because I needed, I needed cars running. Right now I got 2 cars down. So one's got to run. This way I have space in here, and I could clear my lift for another project. Because I've had other projects in mind, but I can't go and get them because, I have this going on in my shop. So, but, I got an MK7 that I'm working on for my son. Those are rims I got to put on his car. I put leather in his car. All the things I got to do on his car. Then my other son has a Lexus. I got to fix some stuff on that. But the progress right now is to get these cars done. Get this one back to square one. We're going to drop the motor on Tuesday. We're going to put the 1.8 in it so we can start dressing that right away. And then I'm going to go pick up the VR6 for this car. And then that's going to be, sick. I mean, this car is going to be titty when I'm done. Of course, once it's done posterized, it's going to go into the paint shop to get paint corrected. And then they'll go ahead and respray like little scratches like that, respray the back, fix that front bumper, go through some stuff underneath that we need to do. But this is going to be my personal car that I'm going to be driving around. I still got to situate the little dents from PDR here. I got to see if they could get it out of the roof. Got to get the sunroof in place. Just go through the whole car. There's some little things like paint correction here. I guess a bug fell on here when they were painting it. Got the FUBA on. Did the roof. I still got more stuff to do. I got to, finish dyno in that. Noise density in that. But, we're getting there. These are Audi door handles. They work. So you can see they work. Door closes. So we're getting there, boys. We're getting there, boys. So it's just some time. Just bear with me. Bear with me with the channel. We all go through this, but hopefully I could show you my mistakes so that you don't make those mistakes. Because that's where I learn. I learn from other YouTubers out there, from their mistakes, so that I can try to do the right thing. But my mistake was doing a 16 valve on this. Should have just done the 1.8 like I wanted to begin with. Do another 1.8 on that, which I had the intentions to do. But now I'm going to go ahead and do a VR6 because one of my friends got me a VR6, so hopefully I get my hands on that. And then we'll drop that in there. And then I'm going to change the suspension to BC Racing suspension on this. Because then that'll level out the front so I don't have that top weight issues that guys have with their VR6s that are heavy. So I'm going to get custom coilovers done so I can handle the weight and reinforce the car, and we should be good to go. But the main key is to get this out of here. So stay tuned, guys, because on Tuesday, hopefully I'll just bump another quick video, a quick short of us just getting this out of here, putting the 1.8 in here, and then get everything done because we got the radiator here. I mean, I got the exhaust is already in here, which I just gotta probably either remove that and just use the new one that I got because they're not expensive. This came from Tectonics. They were like a little under $400, so I might just do that instead of dicking around with this and getting it welded because I got to keep moving. I can't figure out and pay other dudes to do all the work when I got everything here. I just got to keep moving. The intercooling piping is going to be the issue, and then when I drop the 1.8 and then the AC, there's some adapters. I got to find those so I can get the AC to work. But outside of that, we should be good. We should be good to go. So stay tuned, guys, and hope you enjoy the video. Subscribe, hit a thumbs up, and sorry for the inconvenience, but we're trying. So more videos to come this next week. You'll see more videos of us in progress because I'm going to try to push this here in the next 2 weeks. So the whole goal again is to get the cab out so we can start working on this because I'm sure you guys are looking for that. Another dope ass YouTuber that did MK1 is Dan Chambers from the UK. Go check out his channel. Man, that guy did an awesome red restoration on this. And right now he's working on a Polo Mark 1 that he just started in his new shop that he just built. Go check him out, Dan Chambers. And thumbs up to all the guys out there that supported the build and all the parts out there. I'll go ahead and, talk about those guys as we're getting closer to the end. See you guys later. Peace.